Good morning. Sorry, I'm running a little tiny bit late. I had to go eat a string cheese because I was like, I'm a little hungry. I wanted a string cheese really bad. Hello, 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 Danny. Hello, Danny. He's a boy. Who knows? Good morning, everybody. How are we holding up today? Stinky. I'm not stinky. You're stinky. Shut up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi. Not again. Damn it. I literally set this up before stream even started. Why are there two? This is bullshit. Oh, God. There's two of them now. I'm multiplying. I know I multiplied, as bunnies are apt to do. How is everybody this morning? Bunny-tosis. What's the powerhouse of a bunny? Probably not. No, it is the mitochondria. I had to think about that for a second. We're doing PowerWash sim again. Oh boy. What's this? Oh yeah, we've got that. We're still not done with the main game. Thinking about pizza after watching a video on Pizza Hut? Hell yeah. Pizza sounds really good. Stabbits. Not like regular rabbits, they're stabbits. Alright. This is... No! Terrible. Off for you, little guy. Don't worry. You're safe with me. Anyways. Good morning. How's everybody holding up? Oh my god. Wait. Oh. Okay. Hold on. I want to get on top of this thing. Can I use this to climb on to the main ladder? Yes, I can. We're on top of the world. Terrible. It's not no good, very bad news. It's actually pretty okay news. I mean, I guess we'll talk about it like a little bit while we're here. So for those of you who either didn't see the announcement or maybe aren't in the Discord, for whatever reason you're not in the Discord, even though, you know, you should be. It's not my, you know, I can't control you. The band broke up. The band didn't break up. The band's just doing, we're doing that thing that my chem did. And, doing solo work. To be fair, we've been, at least a little bit privy this is gonna happen. Yes. What's Sylvan say? Exactly that. Why is... these levels. I always feel like something's nearby. Doesn't this area look like it belongs in Voices of the Void, though? I don't think I'm crazy for that. Hello. Mr. Dr. Nose should collab with PowerWash Sim. Like a squeaky toy noise if I had to take a guess. Something like that. Did see the announcement on Twitter. I do ask that you guys let the other girls talk to you guys on their terms. I know I was the first to really like talk about it, but that's because I'm the one who runs both the Twitter account, who runs the main vmine Twitter account. So it was kind of my job to do that. But, you know. That's a big streak, Nick. Good job. But you fight off aliens with Power Washer. Honestly, I could play that. I could play that real bad. That sounds like fun. Yeah, no, good streak. Isn't that how you guys operate? We should probably just get the top first. Yes. I can get the sides and stuff in a bit. Honestly, though, it's not that hard. This one's not going to take us very long today. And all the fucking alerts going off once. Yeah, no, it's been something that we've been talking about for a bit now. This isn't like an out of nowhere sort of thing, I will say. Like I said, this is something also, like, I know I'm not everybody's Oshi. I'm not that, like, I would recommend you talk to whichever girls you wind up wanting to talk to about it. I'm sure they'll talk about it, bring it up, or something. Like I said, I am kind of just the one that got to it first, I think. Yes, you may also refer to Magic Touch. If that, like, you know, is how you want to do it. Oh, there we go. Hydraulic mount. It's like a cement mixer is what we're doing right now. Aha! There's the dirt. I'm a moron. Okay, maybe I'm less of a moron than I thought. Stinky? No. Throwable? Yes, I do agree with that. Oh man, yesterday I was fucking like miserable yesterday. I laid in bed all day. Like I didn't get shit done. It kind of drove me insane. I had like the worst like stomach ache I think I've had in like a long time. It just came out of nowhere. Like legit, and it was fucking rough. I am very throatful. You know, it was like, no, I didn't. That's the thing that's like really confusing me. I don't know if like I did something. I got up and I decided to eat breakfast for once, because I usually only really eat, and you guys can get mad at me for this, I know you will, I usually only eat one like big meal a day. I might have lunch every now and again, but usually 9 times out of 10 I have like one big meal. So I'll have like a really big dinner, and that's kind of all I need, right? Well, yesterday I got up and I went, I'm hungry, I should eat something, and I decided to eat some gluten-free waffles with some blueberry syrup. And I was it made me miserable. I don't know. Kind of the same. I've just always been like that though. Like I've never really needed like a lot of food, and I'm trying to like eat like more, I guess, in like the way of like I'm trying to like I guess eat meals instead of like one big meal, but I don't know. So I ate, and then I went and started to get on for stream, and then I felt like a sharp pain in my like side, in my stomach, and I was like, I want to die. I decided against, getting one. Because I laid in bed pretty much all day. Do I need to turn the game volume down? Hold on. Bring it down. Yeah? Okay. Is this better for you guys? Yeah? Okay. You guys can tell me when shit like that's happening. Ow, 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 ow. Alright. Okay. Here I am telling you all about my tummy problems, and you're beating me. You're beating me to death. Oh, you wound me! Fact that you people. Talking about my pain and suffering as they beat me. Oh, I am but a jester! I am but a jester in this cruel world! That's really mean. You blew all your goodies. Okay, I'm done. I hope so. God damn. I am but a jester, a modern-day court jester. Oh my. Good morning. Another day, another mess to clean up. It'd be like that. Where's the dirt on this? Hello? Oh, that's clean. But what about the door guard? I see. No dirt! Where is it? There we go. Does the bear smell like strawberries? I don't know, he looks friendly. I think that strawberry bear wasn't very friendly. I think that one had issues that it needed to work through in therapy. What was I gonna say? I really forgot. I don't know. My brain's been empty the past couple days. I think I, like, as soon as, like, the stomach problems hit, my brain just went, actually, I know you were hoping to have, you know, a good productive day. Not anymore. Suffer. See me something up top. Yep. I did have a friend talk me a little bit into playing Final Fantasy VIII, which was fun. Apparently a lot of people don't like it for Fate. I don't know. Dude, I've been feeling really motivated too lately. Like, I've been very motivated to do things. Oh no. I am experiencing untold levels of motivation. I'm doing things. I am doing things. Doing so many things. I'm doing things that are definitely good. and will never cause problems for anybody ever. These splits. Okay, now we know you're lying. I wouldn't lie. I'm just a little guy. Why would I lie? You guys could trust me implicitly. I've never done anything wrong ever in my life. You guys know that. You guys know that. Never done a thing wrong in my entire life. Feel like we need soap. My good old friend, soap. I know you guys aren't familiar with it, but it's a very useful thing. It does a lot of really cool stuff. It makes things super clean. The concept may elude you, however. I like my wife's soap because it smells like... You know what, Ollie? I can see that. I can see Kaylin smelling like fruit. Kaylin feels like a fruit sort of girl. I like how it tastes. I have questions, but, you know, I don't think the answers to them are quite what I expect. Well, let's just coat this whole bitch in soap. Some of you know what soap is. I'm not convinced all of you do, though. I'm also slightly concerned about, you know, the fact that we're eating it, but I mean, like, I can't be picky. Sakura cherry, and there's goat's milk. It smells like sugar cookies and cinnamon. Ooh, yummy. Goat's milk's really good for your skin. Let's see. I think these adjustable spike. If I just set this to go. Hell yeah, look at that. God, that's fucking loud. I'm doing good. We are doing okay. I'm gonna just wash this off real quick. Agency guys tells me to improvise is 93% of the job. And big confidence trick. I mean, I guess, my guy. Overall, I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit tired today. I could be better, but honestly, it's my own fault. I was up until like 2 a.m. last night because I really wanted to talk to some friends about some tabletop stuff, and then I started talking about Witch Hat. Honestly, it just, you know, it spirals a little bit. Alright, let's see. I have soap back. Now we can coat the entire thing in soap. We can coat most of it in soap. Well, actually. Oh no. Damn you. Look at that! It comes right off. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, dude, I saw the Uma homebrew actually the other day. I sent it to some friends because I was like, hello everybody. I know you all enjoy horse girls, and we all enjoy D&D. Mayhap we should engage in horse girls. The idea of making and building your own Uma in a, like, an Uma tabletop game just sounds incredibly fun. Thank you. God damn. Sludge be damned. Well, there's a logo under all that. Incredible. Come on. There's only a little bit left. Let me actually get back up here. Does this count? No, but that did. Let's see. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Concrete. I love concrete. Let's see. Okay. Fins. They got fins on this bitch like a fish. Alright, let's see. Can I get this? Should be almost clean in just a second. Whatever nasty spot rears its ugly little head. Awesome. Alright. I think that should be it for stuff that's spinny or like moves. Okay. Let's do right here. Okay. Go ahead and we'll do like some soap on the rest of this. That way it's a little bit less hectic scrubbing all of this off. Whee! Okay. Making a new system for it. I think Uma Tabletop sounds like a blast. Like, I think that sounds like actually a really fun time. I think I have it laying around somewhere, Sylvan. I'll shoot it your way at some point today. Uma D&D just sounds fun, you know? just need you, really. God, that just really makes my life so much easier. Let's see. Probably some underneath. Market side. Probably some more underneath stuff that I need to get here. Side. Come on, let me up on that. There we go. I think both of these are done here. And our named Crimson Saxophone, who's supposed to cheat and win the race, but she ended up just rolling insane nat 20s. I played a tabletop game the other day. I haven't played anything quite silly. I'm actually planning right now for a Jujutsu Kaisen game, which is going to be very fun. Okay. I have to get a little crafty with some of this. Let's see. Okay. I need to finish that off. Platform should be almost done. Okay. Truck bed itself needs work still. So is this like outer? Get so bead. Now my home brewing mine's running off with this. Oh no! Oh no! Homebrew for D&D? Oh man, how will we ever recover? How will we ever make do? I guess we'll just have to homebrew D&D. Man, what a shame. Similar to that of 7th Sea? Okay. God, it's been forever since I played 7th Sea. I played it like once, a very long time ago. And like never again. Oh my god, I hate this. Wait. Trying to, like, get in this corner. Can I just get in the corner? No? Make me do this, huh? Okay, well. Okay. So... This shoot sport. Okay, cab body. Oh, get that. Oh, we forgot to get the underside of this. Okay, cab body, rear cab panel, chute extension. I thought I got the chute extension. Oh, it's the chute extension stand that I missed. Okay. This nonsense. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where the frick? Where the heck? Pepperoni. Pepperoni and cheese. Where am I going? Dispenser mount. I'm assuming. Yep. Where am I going? What am I doing? Okay. Oh. Okay. I apparently missed this. This little thing? This little thing's holding me up? The heck? What? Thank you. New item available in the shop. It better be that fucking teddy bear. Just better be. Let's see. A farm? Oh, it's you. Great. Love the name change. It suits you. You'll be pleased to know you're not only the only one adapting. With everything that's been going on lately, we're trying our hands at regenerative farming. This barn is to be our new farm shop, front and center. It needs to look the part, and I know you got that covered. Don't worry yourself about my pooches running around, getting in the way, and biting your ankles. I've sent everyone I could find off to the dog cafe for today. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's no truck nuts. No truck nuts today. Maybe soon. Yeah, I guess. Let's take it on. Let's go. Oh, it says a cow? Can I see the cows? Oh, but there's the, we cleaned that house, didn't we? Oh, no. I'm not allowed to see the cows. Boo! Hiss! Rude. We will need this. It's time to... climb on top of this building. Okay. Should I do the silo first? Let's do the silo first, because it's a smaller build. At least, like, generally. Heard the gerrymandering our friendly mayor Jeff Jefferson's been doing lately? Yeah. Town's boundaries that our little firm's in Pumptown now and not in Muckingham, and I know exactly why. Fuck these politicians, girl. Ah. Look at all this dirt. I just need to get the sides. How are things? Good. I'm feeling a lot better than I did. Because yesterday I was kind of a mess. But today I'm feeling better, which is good. I just... yeah. just need to do the trim for the roof. Oop. Whee! I love just jumping off shit. My character's legs must fucking hurt. Oh, fuck. Let's be the other way. Yes. Glad you're feeling better. I am too. Like I said, yesterday for some reason, I just had like an insane, and I mean insane level of like stomach hurt for some reason. Right, now that I've got that. Bet you if I did. Probably need to like, yeah, that's better. That's better. I feel like this way too, I can kind of get the... Well, it wasn't that. I woke up and I felt fine, right? And I'm like, ooh, yay, I feel good today. Let me get up. And I was like, I'm a little hungry. So I ate a waffle and some, like, blueberry syrup. Because I was out of maple syrup. I was out of, like, regular syrup. So... And then, like, about 10 minutes after I ate, I had the worst fucking stomach ache I think I've had in a long time. And then I just had to, like, lay down for, like, 6 hours. That shit was fucking rough. And I have no idea why. No, it expired in like a few months. Honestly, I don't know why it would have given me like a fucking that bad of a stomach ache, but it's fucking like bad. I don't know what happened. I did feel better by the end of the day, and I ate, like, some chicken tendies, because I figured, like, you know, I should eat something, but... Like, that shit had me, like, struggling. Where is this? I think we need to go back up. I didn't eat anything bad. I'm not like Mari. I didn't shove mold into my mouth. I'm not like other VTubers. I don't eat mold. Promise. Can I, like, trick shot myself into the next level? Yes. Awesome. I'm very responsible. You should, because when have I ever lied to you guys? Okay. When have I ever lied to you guys? I'm just saying, like, I might be a tummy troubles veteran, but I'm not that kind of tummy troubles veteran. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Damn. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this works, actually. Let's go up about halfway, honestly. Should be enough. Yeah, honestly, about 3 ups, probably about where we're going with that. I think I need a heating pad. At the very least, not even just for, like, my tummy, but, like, I feel like I need one in general for, like, the rest of my ailments. I feel like I'm the only, like, person in the world who has, like, monthly problems, so to speak, who doesn't have a heating pad. And I don't know how much of a game changer that would be for my, like, day-to-day. Probably a lot. Probably change a lot for me. Nearly shot out of his skin! Fuck that guy. That's hilarious. I love that for you. But you must not crank it up to 5. You say having cranked it up to 5. Like a hypocrite you are, Ollie. What about here is like the perfect place for getting all of these panels. I just need to like crank it up a little bit when I go down to the bottom sections. Hey Giddy, welcome in. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah. See, that just works out perfect though. this panel, though. I need to come down for a little bit. Ah, it's got stuff right up top. You... There we go. So that trim's already done. Okay. Tell me remarked. Use it on high setting. So I used to get so cold when I was at the office, when I was doing my bunny office job, that I would regularly like half burn my legs from having to use the heater. I had like one of those little ceramic heaters that's like, you know, eggy shaped, and I would put it under my desk to keep myself nice and toasty roasties, because I was cold all the time. It pissed my coworker off, though. She did not like the fact that I had a little heater under my desk for myself. She was not happy with it. She was like one of those monster coworkers, though, so honestly, I'm not even like that worried about her opinion, but like, she was very unhappy with the fact that I was keeping my legs roasty toasty because they got so cold. Homemade kotatsu. No, actually, though, like I would, I had a blanket. I had a blanket that I would bring in, and my blanket would, I'd put it over my legs and then over the heater. So I had like a little pocket of warmth under my desk. It was super comfy. I loved it. Like, it was super comfy cozies. Sounds like she was jealous. Yeah, probably. She seemed the type. She was like way older than me, and she was one of those, like, I call her like a monster coworker. I feel like that's kind of mean a little bit, but she was also very mean. She was like the type of coworker who'd be like all up in your business constantly, even though her business had nothing to do with my business. And she'd get really mad at me for like really little things, like I left a door open, or the I didn't make coffee, or something like that. Even though I don't drink coffee, so why would I be the one to make coffee? You know what I mean? Like, I'm much more of a tea person. Usually the tea that we had was like Keurig based, and I didn't like any of it. So I usually brought like my own drink stuff. Back in my day, we had to light a fire under our desk. Damn, I got it so lucky. But like, I don't know, she was just really weird about stuff like that. She was also really weird about, like, she was very, very religious. And this is nothing against religious people. I grew up in a very religious household. There was just a lot of come to Jesus that went on in that place. It was very weird. Like, I could be sitting there and we could be talking about something and she'd just start like proselytizing at me for no reason. It was very odd. Like, literally a, like, you know, always sunny, you know, through Jesus anything is possible, write that down sort of deal. I'm doing good. But you know, more power to you. But it just became like a lot. At one point in time, she like started doing this stuff and it was like very weird. I don't know why she started doing this. But she started like monitoring the temperature of the room. And I mean, noted, it wasn't because like I was turning the air up because I was cold all the time. No, she wanted the room to stay at like an exact amount of coldness for her. So she'd come back and she'd be like, it is exactly 2 degrees hotter than it needs to be in here. What the fuck? Sort of deal. Like, I genuinely, like, could not catch a break with this woman. Devil will get you if it's too hot. I mean, like, maybe. It was stuff like that. It was very, very strange. Or like, you know, I'd be like, oh my god, and she'd be like, that's really offensive. Like, what? What are you talking about? She'd be like, you shouldn't say my lord's name in vain. I'm like, that only applies to you. Hello? You're the one who's not supposed to do it. I don't know. She was a very strange coworker. She quit. She quit, and she quit in like a massive ball of fire. She sent out this email to everybody in upper management, and I did get to like read it, which was an interesting little treat. That was filled with like a lot of just weird shit. Like a lot of slurs and like a lot of like blame on other people. I got a lot of it though. Like apparently I was like, from what I remember, I was like a big focus of the email. It was very odd. Like, this one was, like, borderline obsessed with me. Jesus ain't gonna like that one. No, it was very weird. She was, like, obsessed. And when I say obsessed, I mean obsessed. Like, to the point where she'd, like, ask my coworkers, like, about me while I was like away to like try and get an idea of like what I was doing in my spare time and stuff like that. I don't know whether like to like, which is funny because I already told my boss what I did. I was very open about like VTubing and stuff with my like coworkers and stuff. I didn't really hide it, mostly because they were all like older women and I didn't think any of them thanks, Ollie. And, like, I didn't think any of them were really gonna, like, be fucking nosy about it. Because none of them really were. She especially wasn't, because she couldn't figure out how, like, anything worked. No, literally living rent free in her head. Kind of crazy, the amount of rent-free living in that woman's head I did. It was, like, kind of insane. I was always really open with everybody about it. I've always been open about VTubing with my family and like my coworkers and stuff like that. I don't know, something about like, I don't know. It's never like been something that was like a thing that I felt like I had to hide from them. Because most of them were always super like, most of the time everybody was just super like curious about it. Like, what do you do at home? Oh, well, found out I had to disclose a VTuber now that I live on permanent big boy time or else. Yeah. Sometimes jobs just want to know, too. Like... Sometimes they just want to, like, you know... want to be nosy. She's probably still thinking about you. I don't fucking doubt it. Like, being completely honest with you, I actually don't doubt it. Like, I don't know what kind of Delulu land that woman was living in, but she lived in Delulu land, and I was apparently the mayor. Which, me being the mayor of Delulu land doesn't sound that out of the question. I might as well be queen of Delulu land. Parents call it the streaming, but they think it's like downloading videos from Netflix. I made sure to tell my parents, like, hey, I just want to let you know this is what I'm doing. Like, this is the work that I do. This is what I'm passionate about. And they've been very supportive of it. Ugh, putting down soap is so good. Makes my life so much more fucking easy. Like, a lot of it's been, I mean, it's a little weird to, like, you know, hey mom and dad, I'm an anime girl on the internet, but like, you know. It could be a lot worse. Good morning, Voorhees. I could break out the surface cleaner. Let's do it. Yeah. That'll do. Should probably do these other chimneys, actually. First. How are you, Madame Lenore? I am doing perfectly fine. I am no longer suffering from the horrors, so... pretty good, I'd say. Well, I mean, my parents are pretty used to me being a weeb. Like, no joke, like, my parents have been super supportive of me being a fucking nerd. One of my, like, Christmases when I was a, like, kid in middle school, they absolutely should not have bought me this. I don't think it was age appropriate at all. It actually made me uncomfortable that they bought it for me. Was Soul Taker. Probably a very niche anime, but the, like, spin-off for it got a lot more popular than the main, like, you know, thing. And that is, the spin-off was for Nurse Witch Komugi. Which, you know, is what it is. But they bought me Soul Taker, but I was like 12. I was like, I don't know about this. This doesn't feel very, like, right. The opening does kick ass, I will say. It is a very good anime. A lot of people are probably more familiar with Nurse Witch Komugi because it is, you know, it's kind of taken on a life of its own, really. I really like Nurse Witch Komugi. Wish my parents bought me Soul Taker when I was 12. Like I said, it was like, it was very weird. I didn't think it was, like, good for me at that age. Even, like, as a child, I was like, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one, actually. Because they just didn't know what to get me, so... And I think they knew I was really into Soul Eater, which probably also wasn't age-appropriate, but, I mean, who knows? Who cares? And they got me, like, Soul Taker, because that's what they, like, probably, like, remembered. If I had to take a guess. I mean, to be fair, I was already, like, watching, reading, and engaging in media that I probably shouldn't have at the time. But that's because I was a child, and... you know. This is probably my issue. It's helping me up at a young age. Oh no. I think one of my, like, first horror movie experiences was, like, Poltergeist. And that's still, like, one of my favorites to this day. I absolutely adore Poltergeist. I think it's an underrated cinematic classic. And I stand by that to this day. What the do I need to do this? Is this the issue? That's the issue. Okay. Alright, there we go. You know, my family had really good taste, though, I think, in a lot of media. Watching Rawhead Rex on the Sci-Fi Channel. Oh, sci-fi. I love sci-fi. It used to be really cool. I used to watch a lot of the time when I was on, like, when I was a kid. I had two channels that I watched pretty religiously. It was Sci-Fi Channel and Investigation Discovery. Investigation Discovery probably wasn't the best for a growing mind because 95% of it was, like, you know, intense violence, true crime. But, you know, it is what it is. And we're Sci-Fi and AMC. I liked Sci-Fi. I watched, the show that I watched a lot on Sci-Fi, was, Haven. I watched Haven a lot on Sci-Fi. I think that was a Sci-Fi show. I'm like 99% sure. And boy, was it good. Haven't heard Haven in forever. I love Haven. I love Stephen King. Not so much as like a person, but like, you know. GTA 5 when I was very young. My parents didn't really stop me from playing video games that I was too young for. It was mostly like TV shows. Except for like shows, well, I don't know. My parents had a really weird idea of like what was age appropriate. They didn't like most anime and they thought anime was vulgar, but then they'd turn around and be like, hey, you want to come watch Game of Thrones? I'm like, I would like to watch Zatch Bell, actually. And they'd be like, no, don't think that's really appropriate for you. We can watch Game of Thrones, though. I miss Zatch Bell. Shout out to my goat, Zatch Bell. Game of Thrones came out when I was in, like, high school. I actually did one of my, like, high school projects on Game of Thrones. I did A Feast for Crows. Because that's one of my favorite books in the series of Song of Ice and Fire, but... like, when I was really little, and I mean, like, little, my, like, mom's, like, bedtime stories for me were usually not, like, you know, every kid's bedtime stories. My mom's bedtime stories for me, 95% of the time were, like, shit like, fucking, like, my favorite story to get to read it at night when I was a kid was always, Series of Unfortunate Events. That was my, like, baby, that was, like, my baby's first, like, baby's first stories time was my mom would be like, are you ready for the next chapter? And I'd get in the bed and I'd be like, yeah. And we'd read Series of Unfortunate Events. Happy Tree Friends back on Netflix. That's on Netflix? I used to watch that on YouTube. That shit's a YouTube classic. See, there's some things that I feel old about, and then there's some things that I'm just like, damn, you know? Oh my god, hi, Adam! Hi, boss! Little boss lady. Hi. I didn't know that Happy Tree Friends was back on... I didn't know that was on Netflix, if I'm being completely real with you. Back in our day, that shit was on YouTube and you got jump scared because you didn't know what you were clicking on. How are you doing, Raiders? Those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Lenore. I stream variety of games and I make fun things. Can you wash away sin? I wish. I feel like my life would be much better. Hello, hello, hello. Childhood trauma, nice. I know, right? Oh, man, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to, like... I feel like this is one that calls for a stopin'. This roof deserves a soaping. I would hit this with the surface, like, cleaner, but I'm not sure the surface cleaner is gonna, like, do much here. Because, well, I mean, hold on, let me... Okay, no, hold on, we have a... Okay, no, never mind. I'm stupid. I can make this work. The younger of the troopers that I watch. I'm not that young. I'm coming up on my 30s real quick. The age of 30 be in demand, yo. Certified service moment. Certified service moment. I'm not a baby. I'm an adult. Come on. Okay, surface cleaner might be the play here, even if it's a little funky. A little bunny. You guys, I'm going to sleep. Take care of yourself. Good night, guys. Think. Oh. Got two in the zone. Not that though. Oh, fuck. Here. I mean, you know. It could be a lot worse. Okay. Wonder if I can just... Will this work out better? Maybe? I think this is gonna work a little better. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna work a little better. It's all about using the right tools. The right supplies. The longest part of this is probably going to be this roof. I found all of my internet horrors on my own. It's not like the parents that didn't know better. It's more like the parents that didn't pay attention. I should not have had uninterrupted internet access. Oh. That's why I'm the Fujo you see today. Maybe I should get these first, actually. kind of, like, weird spots. I kind of want to, like, clean them up first before we do the rest of the roof. Yeah. Pokemon Red and Blue video where the player checks his email and a horrible jump scare happens. Oh, damn. I don't really recall any jump scares off the top of my head that I had, like, back in the old internet days. I will say, like, jump scares have become a lot less common nowadays. It's honestly kind of surprising. Like, it seems like it's just been relegated to, like, you know, horror games nowadays. Like, I've not really seen anybody, like, do jump scares anymore, just for, like, the shits and giggles of it. Mostly because I've just noticed that people just get pissed. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen people, like, try and cancel people on Twitter.com over, like, a jump scare. Like, I have actually seen that. The car video? Of course I experienced the car video. Car video and maze. Those are, like, you know, quintessential jump scare moments. There's nothing quite like them. Roof still a little touchy. Almost. Nice. Alright, let's grab this one. The internet used to be so lawless. It really did. I don't think that's a good thing. I think that it's just, like, it's so weird comparing, like, the internet back when I was a kid with, like, internet nowadays. Like, I grew up with internet, but, well, sort of. I didn't really have internet until I was well into middle school. But in, like, doing that, I experienced, like, height of sort of deal. Like, a lot of what I did as a kid was, you know, regular childhood internet activities, obviously, but, like, also, like, just didn't have it until much later in life. That was too bright. I'm gonna just soak up the rest of the roof here. Well, I mean, I don't really need to, but it might be helpful. I'll experience the internet tangentially through people. I, like... Once the internet started becoming a thing, obviously, I was, like, gung-ho for it. But, like, I think it was really interesting, the, like, sheer amount of, like, stuff that I experienced, like, differently because of it, I guess. If I had to take a guess, that's kind of like the big thing, is that, like, I had to experience everything so different. But I had friends who had always had internet. And I think that's just also because they had, like, really well-off families. And at the time, internet was super expensive. It was super hard to, like, get in on, like, internet. It was kind of, like, difficult. At least in the area that I was in. Like, having internet was, like, insane. You accessed the internet at school, maybe. But, like, usually you just had, like, you know... Maybe your, like, friend has it and you go online when you go to their house. Sort of deal. The new Wild West, a little bit. Did you get the old get off the internet, I need to make a call? I didn't actually do that. Mostly because it's weird. We came, like, before... It's weird. We had internet before dial-up went out of style. But we didn't have internet that was dial-up. I had family who had internet that was dial-up at one point in time. But most of the time, everybody had, like, regular internet. It was very interesting. I do remember dial-up in the way of, like, I remember some family had it. But, like, I personally never experienced dial-up like other people did. Come on. I'll bet you $10. It's, betcha it's this. Yeah, too young for it to be the only option, but too old for it to be, like, the standard, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does. That's how I'd describe it at the very least. Like, it was never, like, the only option for internet at the time, but it was definitely, like, kind of the mostly be-all, end-all. I guess I could probably get the better while I'm here. The transitionary era. Yes. I think that's probably, like, the best way to put it, yeah. It's like that weird transitionary period. Let's see. Didn't know I was also cleaning gutters. You know what? They call me pro for nothing. I like the... Hey, welcome in. The bottom section. And then maybe down here. Boo boo, what's this? What? Want to go back up? I feel like there was stuff on the inside that I missed. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the library. Honestly, this is just my fault for being lazy. Why can't I toggle on it? Hello? No, that doesn't count. Okay, well that did it. I'll get this in a second. Eaves. That's what I need. Eaves. I guess, Eaves dropping. I wonder if all these eaves are connected. Actually, can I grab ladder? Will the ladder help me here? Can my ladder help me here? I think so. Okay. Okay, well, I'll need the big boy for that, actually. Probably get the rest of this down here, though. At least, like, the majority of it. Let's do... Good for there for right now. Need to go, say, like, right here, maybe? I need to get closer. I feel like that's probably close enough. Maybe? Hopefully? Let me up. Like another. The surface scrubber is like my best friend. I feel like this is like too... kind of an angle. But I'll do it anyways. Does this follow down? It does. Okay. This connects back here. Nice. So that's that side done. Start on this side. Yeah. Anyways, I started blasting. Where am I going? Up. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. I need to get a little bit closer. There, congratulations. I will say one thing, since Twitch changed like how the like chat function stuff is doing its like thing for like where it's showing off like bits, gifts, stuff like that. Low key, it keeps throwing me off because whenever I see it, I genuinely just go like, I think somebody sent a message because of the way it like transfers. It's very odd. Hold up. Oh, hey. What a wonderful spot to be in. How did I do that? Only use if things visible or active on stream. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I wasn't doing anything but that before, but apparently, like, a lot of people didn't like that change. I don't think I'm that crazy for being like, I thought that was what we were doing all along, but, you know. Apparently, I've been bamboozled. I am wrong. One of the first times I played this game, I drew a deck. I think there's a clip of it out there somewhere. Got any juicy theories on who might have stolen the merman's gems? I mean, like, personally, I think it was the mayor, but who might fucking judge? how somebody could reasonably do a, I don't know how somebody could reasonably do a power wash sim speedrun. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's done it. I just don't know how you would go about that. Because it's like such a precise task. Ba-ba-bum. Okay. Soap time. God, I love this game. This game's so good to just chill the fuck out with. Like, it's just such a good game to just relax. Power wash yourself because you stink. No way to talk to your fellow man. That's rude. You're stinky. I'm not stinky. I can't be stinky. I just took a shower. Get in your bunny. Aw, man. Bam, 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 bam. What I want to play really bad. I really want to play more Gamble with friends. Maybe I can talk the girls back in. Yeah. Playing it last time was a blast. I'm hoping, opening? The fuck is hopening? Hopening's not a word. Heard of that game, no idea about it. About what's going on in that game. Oh, you gamble. You gamble, your whole, you have like a set quota that you have to make and you gamble. And if you lose, you get shot in the head. It's, you know, the typical Gamba experience. That's what happens whenever I play Love in Deep Space. Okay. Now we bring out the big guns. Whew. I gotta remember this is a walk side to side sort of deal. I don't know why it's like so fast. Usually it'd be pretty slow going, so I don't know why it's so fast. That's weird. I love you, Florp Swirl. I love you, Swirl Force. You're my best friend. Does a bunny accept gifted games? Not really, mostly because I like to keep my Steam kind of just to myself. Very rarely do I add people to my Steam. If you're looking to do gifts of some sort, I do have a couple of things up on my throne. The one thing that would really help me out right now, more than anything, is mostly just subs. Them bitches get you anywhere. Can we dono for it? For game then? Maybe? It would depend on what game. But what game is it that you guys are hankering for? Okay, sure, dude. Thanks, Ollie. I love you, Ollie. You and Galen are the best. Librarian? Oh, we're not playing that one. As much as I really wanted to pick that game up, I heard and I've seen where they put AI assets in the game. Yeah. I wish it wasn't, because it seems like it'd be really fun. I know me and Kiwi both were looking forward to it, but it does have AI assets in it. I know, I've been excited for it. It was on my wish list. But I saw where it got into trouble for having AI art in it, and you know me. It is definitely a game that I would play, though. For fucking sure. I do need to get Alien Isolation. That's cheap as shit, though. Yeah, if I remember correctly, let me actually look it up, because I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong. Here it is. Yeah. The developer describes how their game uses AI-generated content. They use AI for wall decorations. AI helped with grammatical text stuff. We consider AI to be a supportive tool. I just don't... Not for me, man. I've had it on my wish list too for a long time. I've had it on my wish list for a while. I'm a little bit sad about it, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna be that mad. I can't be. Yeah, it just ruins everything. Yeah. I would say that if they didn't also use it for things like graphical stuff. Stuff like that, you know. I blame the Bunini. Yeah, you can just do proofreading on your own. But you can just do proofreading. Proofreading's, you know, a skill that you should have. Came basic with your English classes in school. I know we're not illiterate. I'd hope we're not illiterate. Hello! Also, welcome in, Ollie. I got Ollie and Ollie. Look at that. Hello. Hello, people. Oh my god, Ollie, no way. I know Ollie and Ollie. See PowerWash Sim, I had to jump in. I love PowerWash Sim. It's been a while since we played it last. We've been playing a lot of Crime Scene Cleaner, and while I want to finish up Crime Scene Cleaner and get through all the content, it's a lot. So we're gonna play PowerWash Sim, probably for a little bit, in where our usual Crime Scene Cleaner day would be. I love cleaning sims. I do want to play, Goblin Cleanup, or whatever it is. You're a crime. No, you. Get through the levels, though. I know, like, one level can take me, like, 3 hours. The like, mountain retreat level took me forever because I had such a hard time finding the last body. I did not see it on the chandelier in the, like, restaurant. Some of those levels can just take so fucking long. You think Mari is dying or did die in traffic? I mean, Atlanta on a Wednesday, mid-afternoon? I mean, she's probably fine. She's probably okay. You consider Voice of the Void a cleaning sim? I think it's part cleaning sim. I mean, like, cleaning sims about the, like, best way to get things put together. I like how they're trying to, like, accuse each other in that, like, group chat for the for the gem. Yeah, Mari's at MomoCon. It's really funny that both Mari and Kiwi are at the cons that I would love to go to. It's really weird because I'm not able to go to them. But I wanted so bad to go to MomoCon this year because I saw that there was, like, a lot of really cool shit going on this year. And I was a little sad. It was, like, the one year that I moved away and I wouldn't be able to, like, fly back for it or anything like that. It would be so good. I love MomoCon. MomoCon's, like, one of the best conventions, honestly. I always have a great time at it. I've never had, like, a bad experience. I think the only time I had, like, a semi kind of rough-ish experience was, when they had only, like, one elevator or escalator available to go down to the dealer hall and, like, game rooms. But honestly, it was not even that bad. I know. And lately they've had, which is where Mari's going, they've had a, like, VTuber zone, which is really cool. Which has been, like, super fun to go to. I did a couple of, like, not to say, like, I did meet and greets. I went to meet and greets. I met, like, I I think it was Buff Pup. I met pretty much all of the vmine crew. It was like my big thing. I was a little jealous of Kiwi because she got to go to Drink Yak and oh, she was there. Just a little tiny bit jelly. Just a little bit jelly that Kiwi was so close to my Oshi. Never been to a con. Cons are fun. I like going to cons. Want to go tomorrow, but work's telling me no. Aw, man. I hate that. Hopefully he gets to go at some point. See if I missed any spots through here. Probably. Yeah, there's a ton. A ton of them that I missed. And see them. Yeah. I know. That would be the dream, wouldn't it? Oh, fuck, let me down. I've been really enjoying being in a more, like, I guess, populous area. It's been nice. I swear to God, I'm going to put this power washer to my head. Please let me up here. Thank you. God damn. This might be easier. I think that's the outside mostly done. Meow. Come on, get clean. Clean yourself up. Full. So close to being done. After this, we'll probably do maybe 1, 2 more cleans. Something like that. Okay. Let's go up. Lights. Ow. Just because you're mad you can't go to MomoCon doesn't mean you get to take it out on me. I don't get to go to MomoCon either. Okay? Gears like 0. What the fuck does that mean? Nice. Alright. I'm on mobile. I can't help the Applebee's. I hate that, I hate that, I hate that. I know that's not bees, but I'm gonna fuck with you anyways. Because that did look like Applebee's, I just want you to know that. There's another pipe here, yeah. Wonderful. Guess now kind of comes down to doing our sides. That right there. Now I get to do this. Probably need to be down a little bit more. Let's be a little bit more centered. Oh, buddy, I don't go to Why are you going to Chili's for the chicken crispers, man? The goodies are in the fucking quesadillas. Them bacon ranch quesadillas are fucking gold. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye, Dawes. Have fun on the suffer bus. Oh, fuck. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I have not used the Pro Rise once this entire time. I am Spider-Man. Let's maybe take this one, put it like right here. Hi, Emu. Welcome in. We power wash in today. That tempura batter had me in a stranglehold. I'm telling you, man. The ultimate Chili's experience isn't in, like, the triple dipper or the fucking chicken crispers or anything like that. The ultimate Chili's experience is in the quesadillas. Them chicken bacon ranch quesadillas are a, like, gem. And should be treated as such. I feel like I need to, like, go. I feel like I'm missing something from above, maybe. Yeah, it's like the inside portion here. There we go. Nice. Okay. I mean, that's what we're about to do. Come here. Up one. Yeah. Up top here. Yeah, I kind of figured there would be some goopies left over. Yeah, no, chicken bacon ranch quesadillas, underrated Chili's classic. I think we were a little bit too focused on the triple dipper as a society. Like, don't get me wrong, a triple dipper is a triple dipper, but the ultimate Chili's item is what it is. It's the chicken bacon ranch quesadillas. God, now I want fucking Chili's. Now I have an unceasing craving for Chili's. Chili's. According to the press release, the Merman was graded 20 for somebody's state of the art. No way an average Joe could have done it. And I'm assuming that means that it was not an average Joe, and that the culprit is, in fact, someone who would have access to such a thing. Someone like the mayor. Oh. Dude, no, Chili's just sounds so fucking good right now, I'm not gonna lie. I wanna go fucking ravenous on some fucking... on some shit, man. Da, 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 da. You think it's weird? I completely lost my train of thought. I don't even remember what I was gonna ask anymore. Weird? Yes, hello. Incredible. I'm glad we could all agree. Let me just like go up just a tiny bit. I probably forgot to get something on like the top of it or some shit. Yep. Great. Yay. Yes, we will take you to Chili's. Really? I get to go to fucking Chili's. So good. I'm gonna fucking die. Thank you, I am die forever. Dude, what the fuck? Get off of there! Fucker. God damn. Beautiful. No fucking notes. Oh my god! Look at you! Hi, Stinky! Ew, what are you doing? What are you guys up to? How's the day? How's it going? Aren't you supposed to be working? Isn't the store open right now? Scolding you for being away from work. So I'm assuming that's Russell. I am working. Okay. I'll let you off. I'm sorry. Smoochies. VTuber research. Aw, oh, man, am I a research subject? Damn. Never thought I'd get this far. Put my ass in a little petri dish. I need to go down, like, whoa! One more. Fucking brain dead today. Yeehaw! Kalen's theorem? What is Kalen's theorem, actually? I'm very curious. What is Frogwife's theorem? We're all... See, it's fine. I was playing, Restory. I just kind of wanted to sit around, because I was like, I need to veg out. I didn't want to be by myself a little bit, so I was like, I'll just sit in here in case somebody comes by. I didn't expect anybody to come by, but it's okay. I was mostly just kind of chilling, really. It says there's like a bit left. Oh, it's probably, yeah, that right there. Wait, oh. Ooh. You. Oh, wait, I can't put you down. Move. Move. Over. Yes. Here we are. There's a period in life where you had a Subway sandwich phase. You likely experienced a form of depression. I don't like how accurate that is. Wait. That's fucked, actually. Hold on. Day after everyone and their mother got on. I know, right? Frame. Did I miss, like, getting the top of that frame? I don't think so. That looks pretty clean. Is it, like, connected to anything? Am I stupid? Oh, it goes down. Okay, never mind. Yeah, everybody was on that night. It was crazy. No, that fucked up, though. As a kid, I used to freak the fuck out about having Subway sandwiches. I love Subway. I used to really love Subway before I got my celiac diagnosis. And so I spent a lot of time eating Subway. I used to do like 2 Subway sandwiches at a time. This corner frame. This is front wall frame. So am I missing something here? Probably should just go around the edge here. So that's probably it. Oh, no, though. Bitch, you wanna shut the fuck up in there? Quiznos? I think Quiznos is like a benevolent Subway. Like, I feel like people who go to Quiznos have their, like, shit together. But I feel like people who go to Subway are, like, deeply traumatized. You know? I was diagnosed with it late. It is something you're born with, but I didn't get diagnosed with it until I was, like, 16. So I haven't lived my entire life gluten-free. Unfortunately, I got to taste the promised land before they took it away from me. Before I was rudely, denied my birthright of stuffing a whole pizza down my throat from Little Caesars. Unlucky, very. Well, I was always, like, really sickly as a kid. Like, very sick. I always had tummy troubles, but we didn't do, like, any tests for my celiac until I was, like, older, and eventually it became a thing where it was just, like, I literally can't function, and I need to, like, figure out what's wrong with me, sort of deal. Stop eating meat, she's the same way. Started make her very sick. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm sure, like, growing up, I had, like, you know, adverse reactions, and it just kind of, like, piled on over time. Because they say the more you're exposed to gluten with celiac, the worse your, like, symptoms get. But then every once in a while, I'll accidentally eat something that I'm not supposed to. Like, I get cross-contaminated or something like that, and I'm fine. It's like a thing called, like, silent celiac, where if your body is repaired enough, over time, your symptoms can be, like, non-existent almost. Which is dangerous, because then you go, oh, maybe they were wrong, and then you start eating gluten again, and then you get sick. I'm very thankful that, like, I'm not, like, as sick as I used to be, but, like, I was sick as fuck as a kid. I used to eat, like... When I say I used to eat a lot, I used to eat a lot more than I currently do. Like, when I say I could eat 2 footlongs in one sitting. I could eat, like, a whole pizza by myself. Not like one of those little baby pizzas they give me now because I'm gluten-free, and they're like, we only make personal-sized gluten-free pizzas. And they're the same price, if not more expensive than a regular one. Which makes me want to die. But, you know. I tell Emily the best way to not be sick is to be sick. You know, that is a good motto to live by. I wish I could abide by it. Oh wait, there's already one here. Okay. Pipe. Time to lay pipe. It's not. It never is. Like, if you're eating gluten-free, like, the odds are you're probably getting something that tastes a lot shittier and is, like, more expensive for, like, 10 times the price. I've never experienced one that wasn't, like, you know... not like that. No, I take it back. There's this place called Mellow Mushroom. I take it back. Mellow Mushroom exists, and they do full-size gluten-free pizzas. And I do like them. Cauliflower pizza's gross, though. Alright, go do work. Go do your job. Anime man. See you, Russell. Oh god. Parkour! I'm so good at parkour. Okay. Well, you kind of have to do that, though. Here's the thing. Even if it is something that is very obviously gluten-free, one thing is a lot of people are so sensitive that they can't chance it, so they have to have shit that's completely certified gluten-free. It is like an actual thing. Like, I'm much less sensitive than some other people. As in, like, I can sometimes have things that are a little iffy if I'm, like, really feeling fucking spicy about it. But, like, 9 times out of 10, most people are looking for things that are certified. Because certified gluten-free means, at the very least, it is guaranteed 100% to not have any gluten in it. Like, there's a million things in the world that you would think, oh, that doesn't have it in it. And then you'd, like, look at it, and you'd be surprised. Like, I like to tell people this all the time. Like, I can't have Pringles. Pringles have wheat in them. Or, like, I can't have certain kinds of jerky. I can't use certain kinds of shampoo, either, because of the fact that it has, some sort of, like, wheat agent in it or something in it for, like, a binder. Yeah, no, you can't have Pringles. Can't have Pringles. I can't get fries. Wheat glue is a thing. It is. It's not as common as you'd think, though. Regular glue doesn't have glue in it. Yeah, I can't eat certain types of shampoo. Like, even, some people have to be careful of toothpastes and medications and, you know, stuff like that. For, like, the smallest amount of contaminant could, like, hospitalize them. I am a little bit less sensitive. I'm pretty sensitive. But I'm not sensitive enough to where something like that would, like, absolutely send me hospital. But, you know. I know. It's my burden, though, not being able to eat the shampoo. I take it in stride. I enjoy the alternatives, like eating bar soap instead. Really, you know, fills my soul. Yeah, I know someone that's sensitive, and it sucks. And it sucks, and a lot of people don't believe that it's, like, a real thing. Which makes it even worse, because then people don't take it seriously. It's great for cleaning your innards. Exactly. The benefits of eating soap are that it's gonna make your insides squeaky clean. You're gonna feel it, but, you know. Well, it's not even just, like, eating. I have to be careful about the brands that I use anyways, because if it just gets in my mouth while I'm, like, in the shower somehow, then boom, I'm contaminated. I could get sick. And then there's a lot of brands that don't even, like, properly label stuff, too. Shower beer. I've never heard of a shower beer before, but that definitely sounds interesting. Can't enjoy a shower beer either. Just be like that. It then becomes indestructible. I mean, maybe someday they'll make up, like, a fucking cure-all for shit like this. But it is a little bit frustrating. And then I get to yell at people about why my body hates me. Which is great. Come on. I don't even, like... This wall is so clean! I could eat off it if I wanted. Thank you. Yeah, you never know. Never ending. Are you guys really out here drinking shower beers? Or are you fucking with me? I feel like I'm being punked. I feel like I'm being fucked with. like beer. Can't have beer. But even when I tried beer when I was like a kid before I got like diagnosed, I never really liked the taste of it. It just tasted kind of nasty. Oh, it's like right in there. Wonderful. You don't shower and can't drink beer. Don't shower. I'm not stinky. Take very good care of myself. And I go. I think we're almost. Oh god, that one hurt. That one like fucking hurt. Huh? Clean. Oh wait, I need to fucking. Okay. It's a big one. Let's see. That's fine. Have you played the Adventure Time DLC? I have not. I'd like to. I kind of want to finish the base game because I still haven't finished it yet. Unfortunately, because it's been pretty slow going. Because I really only play this game on stream. I kind of want to start doing more off stream. I kind of want to... Here's the thing. I I think I devote a lot of my game time to stream, like time that I spend in games. And I'm thinking I want to start, like, maybe pulling away from that a little bit and maybe playing some more games off stream for myself. That way I can have maybe, like, a little bit more me time sort of deal. You know? Because most of the games that I mostly play on stream. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to, like, make progress. But I spent some time last night playing Cuisinier off stream. Like, I sat down and I grinded a little bit, and it felt nice. I need to start letting myself do things that are for me. Mayhap I need to learn to live a little. And all that, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. Let's move these all the way back here. A little bit slimmer. There we go. Oh, I'm just trying to think of, like, ways to do things for myself a little bit more. I'm trying to avoid getting burnt out. I don't think I'm getting burnt out, nor do I, like, think that I will get burnt out. But, you know, I worry about it. It is a worry of mine. Let's grab you. I do kind of need to... Can I hit him from here? Yes, I can. Wonderful. watch a series unless I see it from start to finish. Having gats tends to hurt me unless it's something chill like this or a stream. Exactly. I feel like I'm like always constantly like, oh, I have to do this on stream. When I know good and well, I could definitely just go and grind in Cuisinier off stream if I really wanted to. I could finish a bunch of dumb side quests and unlock a bunch of cool recipes. You know, stuff like that. Yo, hi D-Dod. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. What is this? Come on. Please. I wish to be done. Thank you. Okay. How's it going? Doing good. Slept in a little, but good. Oh yeah, my friend. Okay, this should be the last section. Okay. Welcome back in. Let's see here. Shall be no more dirt. No more dirt, no more grime. Where is you? Where is you? You is here. Come back! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Please let me up. Thank you. Ba 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 bum. We are moving along. Okay, if I take this, put it here. All I need to do is get the underneath. We can go. Clean. Sidewall, corner frame. Did I miss the corner frame? I think it might be talking about another corner frame. That one's good. That one's good. Oh no, it's just these ones over here then. The ones that I was gonna do anyways. Wow. That there. Going in that. I guess I'll use this to get up here. This version of the game is so much more lenient on, like, requirements. How you holding up today, D-Dod? How's everybody doing today? Are we doing good? Are we having a good day? Is it a so far so good kind of day, or, you know? Some there. Probably more down here. Always good day when Looney streams. Damn. Oh, thank you. I love that it doesn't show the fucking lifts or anything like that, so I'm just floating. Holding up pretty good. Hell yeah. Glad to see it. Glad to hear it. Stone circle. I'm already impressed not everyone can follow. Can coordinates, you know. In fact, I can name 3 local power washers who can't, to fill you in. After those amazing monuments in the desert turned out to be linked to an ancient aquatic race, it suddenly dawned on us that this mountain out in National Park might be linked to them in some way. I mean, the current, I'll take it. Script for my VO video? Nice. What do you mean, huh? Do you not know the lore? The ancient lore? Ancient aquatic race? Yeah! The merman! They're mermen. Oh, this definitely looks like theirs. Yeah, it's the merman. And now I'm power washing Stonehenge. Fish boys? The fish boys. Them fishy freaks. probably could have... I probably need to get the... get this while I'm up here. Get the mermaid. Wild looking Stonehenge. It is what it is. Some may say it's wild. I say it's fucked up and a little bit weird. There. That way it'll be a little bit easier to get it done. About that. I think it's just the ancient merfolk. Here, yeah. Let's see. Where am I missing? Just gotta make sure there's no grodies. But maybe I missed a little bit on top or something. Aren't they supposed to be South American or something? This is in Australia, so I don't know. PowerWash Sim takes place in Australia. Fun fact. Oops, all sun worship. Isn't that just like normal fucking human culture? Isn't human culture, oops, all sun worship? Like the real? It is interesting how human culture has developed in such a way that we all just worship the sun in some way, shape, or form. Nice. Alright. Kind of the big one. So if we do it first, I think that'll be solid. Doesn't look like my backyard. Just gotta believe a little, man. Yeah, this whole game takes place in Australia. in the fictional town of Muckingham. Do I have, like... Man, I want the baby stepladder, please. And thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that. It is. That it is. Let's move you over here. Actually, I think it'd probably be... Why can't I? Hello? Hello? Obama? Gotta get you squeaky clean. It's why they invented brainwashing. To help you get squeaky clean. You just never know you need a good brainwashing until after it happens. And then you become a statistic. Nintendo's noise. Alright. Just a little bit more. Alright. Oh, let's get the top of this one. Maybe a 15-minute break. Oh no! Best of luck, my guy. Why don't I just get the tops of all of these? Why don't I just... This is how you clean historical artifacts, tell you what. Just take a surface wash or two. Who needs proper conservation? Who needs proper conservation when I can just do this? Hello? There's something wrong with my surface washer? Why is it not working? You know what? Fine, I'll do it by hand. I've got the first Subnautica actually downloaded. That will be something that we will probably wind up playing at some point in the near future. I want to play the first one before I even try and touch Subnautica 2. I didn't sit in for those. I love that game. I need to, like, give it a shot. I like games like that, but I know that I've been told that... Apparently, I know that it is supposed to be, like, a fucking spooky shit-yourself ocean simulator. But I'm not really scared of the ocean, so I don't know. I'm sure it'll find a way to make me scared of the ocean. You can play it off stream too. Oh. Okay. How do I find... There's probably something up here. Kill it. Kill. Very least we're at the end of the time to vent in Subnautica before you play off stream. Noted. Like I said, game that I want to, like, you know, try out. I think we'll have a lot of fun with it. I'm hoping. Like I said, I heard it is scary shit yourself ocean game, and I'm not that scared of the ocean, so I don't know if it will be scary shit yourself ocean game for me, or if it'll just be like, you know, fun ocean exploration game. Bitching. Okay. Alright, and then we just need to go get the other side. I feel is going to be super quick and easy. Second one is, but it is known to make the atmosphere spookier in the OST found in the first game. Oh, cool. Wait, so, like, okay. Question. If the first one isn't a horror game, did they just decide to lean into that aspect for the second one then? I kind of don't like that idea. I think it's one thing, like, for instance, like Minecraft. Minecraft in and of itself, not a horror game. But sometimes when you're, like, alone in, like, a mine shaft, you, like, you know, you get that feeling. Like, the vibe changes. And you start to, like, you know, you kind of feel that vibe change, I guess. Not a horror, but it would be pretty correct. I guess we will find out. At some point. Does body horror 3 times over in the plot? God damn. I mean, like, I'm not gonna complain. I don't mind body horror. In fact, I am fairly fond of body horror as a device for, you know, dread. But, damn. That's kind of crazy. That do be crazy, though. Stint form. Folks to stand on the column and try and knock one another off their perches. Knows what with. I don't know if that's, like, totally accurate, man, but you do you. If you wanna... Their fair share of nice music, and then you approach the deep dark connection. The music cuts abruptly and you hear roaring in the distance. Alright, that is pretty intense. Alright, now begins my time. My favorite thing in the world, my surface cleaner. Probably clean off these, like, bits that are sticking out first. A lot of pretty rocks here. Oh, no. I can do them like this, actually. I feel. No. This is definitely the way to go. It is surface cleaner hours in this house. Because it's the best way to do things. Very clearly. I was playing the game forced me to travel to a scary zone and I couldn't see what was hunting me, but there was a giant shadow under me and I was tweaking out. Damn. Do be like that. You know, the conservation ethics of taking a power washer to some sort of like historical ancient landmark is a little fucky. It's just fucking with me a tiny bit. This feels a little illegal. It's like, you know, the tiniest bit illegal. It's made of mithril. Mithril can tank it. I don't know, man. Primitive parkour. Flexible enough. Their Mega 3 levels must have been through the roof. I know, the fishmen, definitely Mega 3s. I guess you could say their Omega 3s were Alpha 3s. Is, you get it? Is that a good joke? Did I do good? Did I make funny? Did I make funny? I hope so. +2, thank you. I'm glad I did it. I survived. I made it. I made it funny. I made a funny joke. I made a funny haha. God, this is a lot of floor, man. Anything can be cleaned with my surface cleaner. It is simply the best. Except for this, which I feel is going to have to be cleaned manually. That's fine. Also, because it's so big. Okay. Now we can go back to the surface cleaner. Yes. Big head. This almost done. What a beautiful experience we're having today. Look at this rock. Beautiful rock. Thank you. I'm glad my jokes make it through, you know? I'm glad that you guys understand my high sense of humor. Oxidize implies that this is all copper. Okay, what did I miss? Wonder bar, look at that. Up we go. Up we go. Whew. Looks like a great clean. Saying thanks for help. Peak cleaning. Man. Ooh, I don't know. Do we have time? Do I have time? Do I have time? Oh gosh, I don't think we're gonna have time for another one that big. It's a big one. What's in the store, actually? Can I buy cosmetics? I don't think I have the ability to buy pink cosmetics, which makes me a little sad. Yeah, I don't really have pink. Well, they have. Hold on. No, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. But does that count? Is that pink? I feel like watermelon or tiger. Fuck it. I have money to spend. Let's see. I'm stylish. What can we do for equipment, actually? Let's see. I don't really use my Prime Vista anymore. Probably get rid of that. Don't use my V1 anymore. Still got this. Ooh. Tempting, tempting, tempting. Pick up the Prime Vista. I like this one. Does it have an adaptable nozzle? It does. Do we suffer for a little bit? You know what? Yes. Okay, I think the big thing is if I get the 1, 2... Yeah, we can afford that. And then if we save up a little bit more, we can probably get some more stuff there. I've got a little bit, tiny bit cash left over. Oh god, I wish I had the money for that. The clean machine? Alright, we gotta get that. Do I push it for one more? It's a big one. It is a big one, though. Maybe not today. Maybe we'll come back next time we play, which will hopefully be pretty soon. Maybe, just maybe, potentially. We switch Cuisinier out for this on Friday. Do you guys want to see how much we can get done on a Friday afternoon? I'm curious to see. But I do want to play Cuisinier still. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, but I think that's about where I'm gonna end it today, because we're coming up almost on the 4-hour mark, and I am a tired creature. So we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna play Creature Kitchen, which, if you guys aren't familiar with it, Creature Kitchen is a really cute game where you feed little cryptids food. You make them snackies. I don't know about you guys. I'm very fond of the idea of getting to feed little guys snackies, so, you know. Today, though, since Kiwi's back, I'm gonna throw you guys over to Kiwi, because she's playing Date Everything, and Date Everything is always super fun. Let me scoot you guys over. Screen. Little lady Kiwi. I will talk to you guys next time. I'll see you tomorrow for Creature Kitchen. And we will have a nice, good day. Thank you guys for coming. I love you. Be good. Do good things. Thank you for coming by. Bye-bye.